So Joe Biden is in Glasgow in Scotland at COP26 talking about all the things that world leaders could potentially do to solve the climate change problem. Rich, powerful leaders talking about, like, you know, well, how are we going to solve this problem? I don't know. It requires a lot of money. Yeah, we'll fix it. They're just passing the buck off to the next generation.
He left Rome this morning to attend the UN Climate Change Conference in Glasgow alongside leaders
in Glasgow? What is Glasgow? It's Glasgow?
Of other countries that adopted the 2015 Paris Agreement. All of this comes after the president spent the weekend in Italy at the G20 summit. Weijia Zhang has been traveling with Mr. Biden, and she is in Edinburgh, Scotland for us this morning. Weijia, how are you?
I'm great, Tony, and I hope you guys are as well. President Biden put climate change at the front and center of his agenda on day one when he rejoined that Paris Agreement after his
sick. We're so fucked, dude. You guys, I'm sure many of you already saw this, but like, what did they have? They had all the world leaders get together and like throw coins into a fucking fountain to like make a wish to solve climate change. And it's like that's what I would do. Okay, that's like when I was fucking 14 and I was like, oh man, like I wish I could lose weight. You know what I mean? Like you have the power. Like, functionally, we thought that you had the power. Why are you doing this? Why are you literally fucking throwing a penny in the fountain? What's happening? If you are doing that, then I don't know what the fuck I mean, like, what are we doing? World leaders toss a coin at trivia for good luck fighting the climate emergency. Like, who do they think? Who's gonna do it? I thought it was you guys. I thought we throw the coins and then you guys act on that need. Right? It's like beyond a demand at this point. Yeah, this is my leader. These are my leaders. We're gonna die, bro. I mean, it's true though. We're never solving climate change. We are never solving climate change. If like the world leaders are getting together to talk about how to solve the problems that come along with climate change, and like this is what they're doing, I mean, this is the best that they're doing. This is the most initiative I've seen from them. You know, that's what they're all there to come up with solutions. Yeah, it's not enough yet, but that's what they're there for. Yeah, 26 years, dude. This one will take. This year, they're still looking for solutions. I'm just looking for... Dude, come on, bro. They're just like looking for solutions still. And they're not going to come up with actual solutions because the actual solutions, and conservatives are kind of right on this, the actual solutions come from... eliminating the profit motive and drastically reconsidering the way that we look at commodity production and the way that we look at energy production. Like, there's no other way to do it, whether it be like just straight up government regulation or full-blown undermining capitalism. A little bit of undermining capitalism is a necessity. And considering the reality that all of these people are still bought and sold by the same corporate benefactors, that's the reason why the best they can do is toss a coin to the Witcher, okay, in the fountain, and hope that one day magically we will eradicate the problems.
Predecessor pulled out of it. But as this summit is unfolding here in Scotland, lawmakers in his own party continue to negotiate legislation that includes more than $500 billion to help combat the problem.
They know me, I know them. We can get things done together.
President Biden argued his personal relationships with other world leaders allowed them to make tangible progress at the G20 summit in Rome.
We passed a number of things here to end the subsidization of coal. We made commitments here from across the board, all of us, in terms of what we're going to bring to the G26.
But he said when it comes to climate change, the focus should be on what countries like Russia, China, and Saudi Arabia are not doing.
Not only Russia, but China basically didn't show up in terms of any commitments to deal with climate change.
The leaders who...
Wait, am I crazy? I feel like as far as like a recently developing nation goes, am I wrong I thought that China was doing fairly well with respect to tackling climate change. They're also a gigantic country that is like, you know, having its industrial revolution in front of our fucking eyes. So, or basically on the tail end of that industrial revolution, but still, like, you know, they didn't have 400 fucking years of you know, sucking on the teat of natural resources of the third world in the same way that like Western capitalist nations were able to industrialize over the course of like many fucking centuries. But even then, with respect to like how quickly they blew the fuck up, like criticizing China from that point of view by just looking at the totality of their coal consumption is I don't know. China has a lot of renewable energy production and is expected to reach carbon neutral by 2060. By US by comparison is 2050. However, their energy consumption is still increasing and is only expected to peak in 2030, which is pretty fucking bad. I mean, I remember reading reports about both Russia and China, but especially China, taking a lot of efforts to greatly increase their renewable energy production, even like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Regardless, though, of course, China and India and other countries that are still at the precipice of like their own industrial revolution, or still at the tail end of their own industrial revolution, are greatly going to increase, you know, their need for coal. That's what happens when you fucking have. That's what happens when you become a wealthy nation. That's what happens when your nation and the material conditions of your nation improve. It's just the unfortunate reality. He meant China didn't go to the event. That's it. Yo, President Xi Jinping, you didn't throw a coin in the pool. You needed to toss a coin in the pool.
Who attended the summit pledged to work to limit global warming, but offered few firm commitments. Secretary of State Antony Blinken insisted the talks were a launching point for future work.
This is not tomorrow's problem. This is today's problem.
President Biden also faced questions about his political standing back home. A new poll shows his approval rating has declined by 7 points since August, and 71% of Americans say the country is headed in the wrong direction.
We're watching people in Nashville rating Biden's presidency. Get ready. Be on the lookout for some "Let's go Brandons" in this one. Let's go Brandon. I said it. Ooh, I'm such a meanie.
The happiest guy in the world right now is Jimmy Carter, because now he's out of the history books for being the worst president ever. I would give him a...
Dude, that is the most conservative man. I love this, dude. How can you not love conservative? Like, still mad about fucking Jimmy Carter? Just holding on to that anger about Jimmy Carter for this many fucking years, dude. Also, Jimmy Carter, like, why not Barack Obama? He's hard stuck. His brain hasn't like processed a new fucking thought. All he thinks about is fucking Jimmy Carter. I hate him. Oh man.
I would give him a poor grade because of the way we left Afghanistan. I think that was terrible. I guess I'll leave it at that. I would give him a very poor grade because of that.
Not great tactics there, I guess you would say. 7.5 out of 10.
I'm trying not to be mean here, but because again, he was not given a great situation to begin with. But he hasn't done anything to improve said situation, and yeah, 3-4 max.
Give him a 5. I don't know. I don't see much going on. Not much change, honestly.
A through F. What's a middle letter in the alphabet?
You probably don't want me to.
The smartest Joe Biden hater. I don't know. One of the middle ones, you know, A through F, one of the middle. I don't know. Smartest cowboy hat wearer.
You probably don't want me to answer that question.
Z. That's what I'd give him, a Z. Stinks.
I just don't think he's doing much of anything but messing up the country.
I don't.
That's right, brother. Oh, they got a lot of juice out of this one. They were milking this cow right here. They were like, Jimmy Carter, tell us more, please.
I don't know where to start. There's inflation, the border. Forget about it. Pound of bacon now. I love bacon. Who doesn't like bacon?
Forget about it. Hey, how you doing? I'm the only Italian in fucking Nashville, Tennessee over here. Forget about it. Fucking forget about it. I love the bacon. He's inflating the fucking bacon over here.